It's something I've carried with me for years. It's been ingrained in me for as long as I can remember. I used to hate Taylor Swift when I was younger. Her music would annoy me. I was taught to call her a slut for dating so many men, but I was just jealous she dated Harry Styles. I judged myself the way they judge her. No matter what she did, it was never good enough. I was taught to hate women by the media especially, so I would judge other girls, be jealous of them, compare myself to them constantly, but at the same time try to be as different as I could from them to stand out. But I grew up a bit and realized that because of the patriarchy, men judge women just as harshly too. And learning what it was like to be a woman in today's society was absolutely terrifying as a young girl. How men see women as objects, how no matter what skill I have, it'll always just be good for a girl. How when I reject a man hitting on me, I have to be overly nice out of fear for my own safety. How when I do speak up for myself, I'm called a bitch for it. How my boundaries have been disrespected too many times to count, but I can't stop telling myself it's my fault. How women's interests are turned into categories and stereotypes. How everything a woman does is seen as putting on an act. How I was insecure about my body and watched what I ate before I even hit puberty. How I wasn't allowed to wear tight clothes in middle school because I was getting sexualized before I even knew what that meant. How my middle school shoulders and thighs were distracting to the boys in my class. How I would get up at 5 in the morning every day before school to do my makeup. I wasn't seen without makeup by anyone, rarely even my parents, for all of high school. How I can't walk alone at night without a weapon or I'll have a panic attack. How women are only seen as useful if they're a mother or a wife. How romantic relationships are prioritized over platonic and how many friendships I must have missed out on because of that. How when I came out about being sexually harassed, I was asked why I was there in the first place. How my abuser gaslit me into not speaking up about what he did to me so it wouldn't ruin his reputation. How I was blamed for what happened to me. How I hate my body because of the way it's been violated. How I'm still too scared to wear tight clothes out of fear of being sexualized. How it feels like I'll never fully escape this deeply ingrained feeling of not being good enough because I'm just a woman. I'm so exhausted at trying to constantly fashion myself into being digestible for society.
I just feel like women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts, and they've got ambition and they've got talent as well as just beauty. And I'm so sick of people saying that love is just all a woman is fit for. I'm so sick of it.
But women are so divine, and we deserve to feel so. We are gentle and strong. We carry a feeling of tenderness with us wherever we go. We give tampons and pads to each other without hesitation. We wear hair ties on our wrists that we didn't buy. We get ready in the bathroom together and share our clothes and makeup. And we make going to the bathroom its own event. We drunkenly open our hearts to other women while washing our hands. We have sleepovers and drink wine and talk about traveling the world. We have annual girls' trips and sing the Mamma Mia soundtrack the whole way there. We share our darkest moments with each other and then laugh them off together. I love being a woman, and I can't believe there was a time where society made me hate it. I was ashamed to be a woman. I felt weak and small and stupid for being a woman, but that isn't true at all. I was ashamed for being so emotional, and I was made fun of for it quite frequently, but I've come to learn how much of a gift it is. I feel my emotions so intensely and empathize with others too much, but there is so much beauty in that. With years of unpacking and self-evaluation, the voice of internalized misogyny has finally quieted. My womanhood is not the issue, and it never was. People telling me what kind of woman I'm supposed to be is. I'm not embarrassed of walking to the bathroom with a tampon in my hand. I'm not ashamed of saying I'm on my period. I'm not ashamed of being a fangirl. It brings me way too much joy to ever feel bad about it. I'm not ashamed of dancing and singing my heart out to Taylor Swift. I'm not ashamed of saying I don't want children. I will never be ashamed of being a woman again. I find peace in my femininity, and being surrounded by feminine energy is so comforting, and I refuse to take that for granted anymore. The thing I love most about being a woman is the fierce desire we all have to protect each other, and I'm proud to say I'm content in